Farmer Kate Bowen from Putney joins us today to discuss Vermont's farming business models and the role of farming in the state's economy today. Kate, what business models does Vermont follow when it comes to farming?
So because of our size and scale as a state with our population and our topography, farms are really unique and different. So there's not really just one business model we subscribe to. And under the umbrella of working lands enterprises, there's a lot of different types of businesses. So there are your quintessential dairy farms, there's forestry businesses, and then there's traditional diversified farms, kind of like ours, that do a little bit of everything. So it really varies depending on the farmer and how much land they have and what their goals are for a business.
And is that a good thing to have a...
I think it is. I think it's good that we don't have a cookie cutter industry. I think that leads to Vermont having a uniqueness and a brand power that's slightly different than some other states. So I think it's one of our strengths.
Okay. So Kate, you've also proposed that Vermont agriculture needs an efficient, marketable, and easily accessible system for food distribution. Could you please explain?
Sure. So right now, farmers have to wear a lot of different hats. They do their paperwork and their books, they're on-farm veterinarians, so they have to do a lot of marketing and social media. So there's a lot of different hats farmers have to wear. And we all only have 24 hours in a day, even if we work through all of them. And so one thing that would really help, especially farms like my size that don't have a lot of employees, are having a boost with our marketing. So connecting us with urban markets that are out-of-state consumers for our products that could help bring dollars back into the state of Vermont. So one challenge that I've had is finding time to go to New York City and spend time building relationships with chefs, giving them samples of our food, showing them the Vermont brand and the Vermont quality, and figuring out a way to transport products, sell them in urban markets, and get our name out. So that's one thing that I think with the Vermont branding through social media and advertising, especially in publications in urban markets, that could really help.
And for this, do you think that the state has a role in that?
I think that the state marketing could definitely be something that the state government could help out in. Just like we promote things through magazines, like we used to have Vermont Life, or we take out ads for coming to Vermont for foliage or winter for our ski industry. If we could have some better branding and getting our food products in urban markets, I think that that would be really beneficial.
And does the free market have a role in that, or are farmers so independent they just want to do their own thing?
No, I think definitely. And I think farmers are used to, we have our roots in being really independent thinkers and independent people, but we also work within a global and federal marketplace. So we understand that while we want to be independent, there's also room to join together. And Vermont's dairy co-ops are a good example of that, where people have gotten together to build brand power and help build distribution channels to get their products out there.
Okay, so as far as farming goes, it's a really important part of the Vermont story. And so, Kate, will you stick around? And
Sure.
Okay,
definitely.
so we'll continue our conversation with Kate Bowen next week, right here at the Equinox Resort Library. Join us then.